So after my fretting about the English 101 students not passing, they all passed.
Oh, good.
So it's 100%, not 80 or whatever.
Where you want me, guys?
I just assumed you'd be here.
This is everybody.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I see you have water. More waters if you want.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ready?
There you go. 902. 902.
Okay, I don't think we have an agenda. Do you have a place you want to start?
Language.
Language?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, start off with Article 1. Go through here. Red is stuff we would like to be added. In the instance of receiving monies to know to be applicable to employee compensation, the district association shall reopen negotiations with sole focus on new monies immediately. This is in response to the federal monies coming in. We have there's a good chance that a variant of the virus might come through. It's highly unlikely that this is going to actually be a thing, but it might. And so we would like to add the language for that. Lines 13 through 15.
We see your point, but we see it as it's hopefully one-time event. I don't know if it is or not. We feel we've been pretty open about if there has been, we opened negotiations for this past year and good faith effort. The first round of money we got, we thought was fair in how we distributed it. So we really don't see a reason that we need to put this in the master agreement.
Okay, so let's not add that. The red lines means 13, 14, and 15. Okay, this leads us to the text starting on line 16. And Kendrick Education Association, the Kendrick School District would agree to develop an advisory committee to gather public input to develop plans to use the ESSER 2 and ESSER 3 money based on federal guidelines and our community priorities. The district would appoint up to 2 administrators for the committee and appoint 2 members from each building representing, an association would appoint 2 members from each building representing a cross-section of different roles and disciplines. District and association shall jointly select at least 2 parents and 2 community members to serve the advisory committee. We'll meet in open meetings at least quarterly, and to discuss the needs of the community, the students in the district. If the advisory committee makes recommendations that does not comport with federal guidelines, the district shall refer to recommendation back to the committee to reconsider and develop plans to adhere to federal guidelines. So this is in response to the ESSER monies having actually written into them that the how they're spent is done with some consultations of community staff, teachers, and the unions. It's literally in the text of the law. Now, we would be open to changing the makeup. Like, I mean, we're a small town, small community, and we realize that people's time is precious, and sometimes getting all those people
At the table.
at the table's not a simple thing, but this needs to happen.
I mean, I guess if it's in the law, then it'll happen.
So yes for this part?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if it's already in the law, then it's gonna have to happen.
I guess what, putting it into the master agreement doesn't change whether it happens or not.
Yeah.
If it's law, it's gonna happen.
Right.
We both know that doesn't work all the time. Here. Just putting it in the law makes it, in the master agreement, makes it a mechanism for it, for sure to happen.
If that's what's required, like, I'll make an effort to make it happen. I know, like, with, you know, I haven't read the entire thing. I know with pieces of it, though, we have to put some stuff on our website and gather public input. Like, I know that that's supposed to happen.
We need, we're insistent that this has some formal committee in the district that meets in open session.
I'm not opposed to that happening.
So how would you, do you want to change this or leave it in?
Well, no, I mean, it's not my decision. I guess I'm just saying, like, I'm not opposed to that. I wouldn't put it in the master agreement, but I'm not opposed to that happening at all.
I don't think anyone's, I guess, why does this go in the master agreement? It's,
Make sure it happens.
Would it work to say that the district should appoint a committee composed of administrators, teachers, parents, and community members instead of having the numbers? Is that part of the problem, or I guess I'm trying to...
Well, part of the problem is that we don't really see why it has to be in the master agreement. If it's law, we have to follow it. Why do we have to put it in the master agreement?
To make sure it happens. Past experiences in the district shows that even though it's in the law,
Has any
That doesn't
past
happen.
experience with the current administration we have? Has
Yeah.
any of that happened?
yes, both the school board and the current administration. This needs to be in there. We're insistent on it. What we're flexible on is the makeup of how many people is in it. I don't like meetings any more than anybody else, especially when they're being taken care of through an email. But this needs to happen.
okay, I guess I don't understand why this needs to happen, why this needs to be in the master agreement. I mean, if this is not in the master agreement, what changes? I mean,
It needs to be in there, so it's an open process that everybody sees. And by being in the master agreement, it is guaranteed to happen.
But it sounds to me like you're saying that it's redundant then?
Yeah,
That if it's
it's
already
law.
part of the law, then
It's
it's
law, I mean,
redundant
yeah.
to be in the master agreement? Is
Yeah.
that my understanding?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's caucus.
Okay.
You want caucus, you wanna go on some other ones?
No, caucus.
Okay.